Cameron, tell us what you brought for us.
So I've got 2 Tesla guns this year, about 300,000 volts each, makes about 4 to 5 foot sparks.
Okay.
The Tesla coil needs a ground connection for optimal operation. If you don't have a good ground, the arcs are kind of drawn back towards you.
There's going to be 2 phases to this Tesla coil experiment. For the first phase, we'll raise Cameron to the 31-foot level. There, he'll use one of the Tesla coil guns to blast electricity through the so-called blob region directly towards one of the 30-foot towers that we have at the triangle. The tower will act like a grounding rod that should attract the electricity toward it in a straight path. If the direction deviates in any way, it could be evidence of the blob. And if we're lucky, the electricity might make it appear long enough for us to get better images of it. For the second phase, we'll set up another metal grounding rod at the southern bubble boundary. That way, Caleb can use the second Tesla coil gun to shoot electricity directly at the boundary while Cameron simultaneously fires at the blob. That should help us see if there's any connection between the bubble and the blob. As soon as it gets good and dark, the first thing we'll do is fire that Tesla gun at the blob only.
I can do it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna get to work grounding stuff off over here then. I'm just excited to get started. Well, I'm gonna go put this up and get the cherry picker in place.
Thanks for that.
To document tonight's experiment, we'll be using several high-speed cameras staged all around the triangle and the southern bubble boundary.
Which way is it going? Clockwise or counterclockwise right now?
Counter.
We've also set up several directional antennas at the triangle, which we'll feed into our spectrum analyzers. That way, Eric and I can keep an eye out for strange radio signals we've seen during our past experiments in the bubble. Eric, looks like we're just about set up.
All right.
I'm gonna check the antennas.
Okay.
Oh, Eric, look at this. 33 megahertz, you know, like what we've seen before when we were drilling and stuff.
Okay.
Just now. This strong 33 megahertz signal is something that started showing up recently during our investigation. And the weird thing is, over a year ago, we ran a drilling beacon into the mesa that was broadcasting at 33 megahertz. Since then, it's almost like something cloned that signal and keeps broadcasting it back to us. But where or what is it coming from? That's really strong. I mean, I had to turn the gain down on the antenna. It's coming from the stationary antenna on top of the tower at the triangle.
The one up on the
Yeah.
tower?
Yeah, Travis, is your antenna telling you what direction it's coming from?
Yeah, this is coming from the sky. This is coming from the sky. So look at this, and make note of this.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Just as we were about to start shooting a Tesla coil gun at the spot where we've seen the blob above the triangle, a 33 megahertz signal showed up on my spectrum analyzer. One of our stationary antennas indicated that the signal was coming from somewhere in the sky above us. So what could it be?
I don't understand it.
Caleb, watch the antenna for me.
Copy you.
To see if we can isolate which direction the signal is coming from, I'm gonna rotate one of the antennas.
And so that's stronger there.
Yeah, right in there.
Where are you now?
You're kind of between the triangle and the drill site,
Okay.
so mesa.
Well, that's something.
If we're picking it up when we point the mesa, it could be coming from the sky and bouncing off the mesa.
Yeah, I get it.
Right? It was really odd that we were detecting 33 megahertz signals coming from both above us and from the direction of the mesa. It made me wonder if there were 2 signals, maybe one coming from something high above us and the other from whatever might be buried in the mesa.
Travis, I want to see what happens when we rotate it towards the triangle.
Caleb, just say stop when it's pointed at the triangle.
Stop.
Oh yeah, it's big when you point it right at the triangle. The signal was the strongest when the antenna was pointed directly at the triangle. So could I have been wrong? Could the blob actually be the source? Is the signal coming from the blob and then reflecting off the bubble's boundaries so it looks like it's coming from 2 different directions?